All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where of course you subscribe for our daily videos, keeping you informed on everything going on with Bitcoin, crypto, the whole market. Today, I want to talk about Tron. Are you invested in Tron? That's what I want to know. Am I invested in Tron? That's what you want to know. Or will I be buying Tron after this video? That is what we're going to talk about today. And also, I'm going to share with you this letter, this exclusive letter that they sent to us, and crypto influencers are the only ones who have their eyes on this letter. And in the spirit of full transparency, I'm going to share it with you. We're going to go over it. And if you appreciate that, if you like it when I go over the in the letters people send us and the events that we're going to, make sure you like the video, support the channel, give us a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get into it. And actually, before we talk about the coin, because we can talk about this anytime, let's talk about this event, because I don't know if you saw this, but this is pretty big news. Just days before this event was supposed to happen, so this event was supposed to happen on Thursday, the Tron Foundation just sent this out. It's hitting the news sites, and that is that Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, has canceled the lunch with Warren Buffett due to health complications. Well, maybe not canceled, they say postponed, but we have no other date. And this is unfortunate, right? I feel like there was a lot of hype being built around this event. I was excited to go to it. I knew some other influencers who were going to go to it. I mean, just the fact to be in the same room as, Justin Sun, but especially Warren Buffett. This was a big deal. There was a lot of hype. They were tweeting about it, inviting people. Let's talk about the elephant in the room before, let's talk about the official story. So apparently we're supposed to believe that due to kidney stones, that's the reason this event is going to be canceled. So do you believe this? I mean, here's the thing. I've never had kidney stones. Obviously, it's a common thing. People get them. I'm sure you're aware of kidney stones. I remember growing up, my dad had kidney stones probably quite a few times as we were growing up, at least 3 times. I know our buddy Johnny, who we work with all the time out here, he had kidney stones just last year. So I know that kidney stones are one of the most painful, they're so painful, one of the most painful things that can happen to you. I mean, they compare it to a woman birthing a baby. That's how painful they say it is. So I get that. That would obviously slow somebody down. But on the other hand, like I said, my dad had kidney stones growing up. I don't think it ever caused him to miss a business meeting. I mean, maybe once in a while, but he definitely wouldn't miss an important business meeting. Or even our friend Johnny, so Johnny, just within the last year, he had kidney stones. He said that he found out about it. He just started getting this pain in the side of his stomach. Pretty soon he was on the floor. He said, I literally thought I was going to die. I didn't know what was happening to me. I was in so much pain. And, he had, in the next few weeks, he had to eventually pass the kidney stone. But that didn't even stop Johnny from showing up to some of the meetings that we had to attend for the stuff we were doing. So if Justin Sun is really canceling this event, this huge event with Warren Buffett for kidney stones, it's just kind of a bummer, right? I mean, even if you have to show up and, just explain your situation and say, look, yeah, I have kidney stones. That's why I'm kind of walking very slowly and that's why I'm kind of out of it. But, I mean, people will give you the benefit of the doubt. I mean, what are you afraid of, Justin, that you'll be humanized? Anyways, let's get into this letter that they sent us. And before we get into it, let me preface this. I mean, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that the reason why we were looking forward to going to this event, the reason why crypto influencers were going to go to this event is because, number one, it was our chance to basically, hang out with Justin Sun. I know for sure we could have been face-to-face with him and had a conversation with him. This was our chance to, at the very least, be in the same room as Warren Buffett. And besides that, it was kind of like a historic thing. Warren Buffett, obviously a notable guy. So, I mean, I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you realize why we wanted to go to this event. The funny thing is that even though neither Justin Sun nor Warren Buffett are going to be there, the funny thing is they're still having the event and they're calling it Tron Influencer Day. And before we get into it, I do want to say, and I think this is important to say, the person that's been in contact with us, he's been nothing but professional. I actually kind of see this as kind of like a class act that they're still willing to host us in San Francisco, even though, I mean, the event is not, it's just basically for no reason now. I think it's kind of a class act, so I appreciate that, and I have a lot of respect for the guy we've been in contact with. And anyway, let's get into this. Oh yeah, and if you want to see the original letter that they sent us, I'm pretty sure that my brother went over it in his live stream from a few days ago, so check that out. But anyways, hi Aaron and Austin. Due to the unforeseeable events, the lunch with Warren Buffett and Justin Sun will be postponed along with the pre and post lunch press conferences. We would still very much love to host you for Tronfluencer Day. We truly value your work as influencers and would love to connect with you in person and build out a long-lasting relationship. The Tron team is excited to show you a memorable experience in San Francisco, and we can't wait to meet you. So the new itinerary is this, and no longer includes Justin Sun or Warren Buffett. A lot of the things are similar. But for instance, we'd start the day having a tour of the Tron office. We'd have breakfast and get an exclusive Tron swag bag. I could have used the tote bag. I could have used a Frisbee or whatever they got. Then 11:30, we'd have a private lunch at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Very classy of them. 3:30, we'd explore the pier, see sea lions. That would have been cool. See the local shops, street performers, food, drinks, etc. 4:40 p.m., we'd have a boat tour around San Francisco. Beautiful sights. See, very classy event. No longer involving the leadership, though. And then finally, we'd end with a Tron invite-only rooftop after party, including DJ, VIP cabanas, photo booth, food and drinks, amazing views of the city, and AT&T Park. So, yeah, it's true. Warren Buffett and Justin Sun are no longer going to be there. But guess who you could meet? Justin Knoll, who is the Senior VP of Product Management, and Kong Lee, our lead engineer, will be joining us at the lunch, and you are free to ask them any questions. We sincerely apologize for our last-minute changes. Please let me know if there are any specific things you would like to be part of the itinerary. We hope that you can still make it out to San Francisco. So that's it. And it still sounds like a fun day, but at this point, I would say that both my brother and I were not 100% sure we're going to still go because, like I said, we were looking forward to, the CEO of Tron and Warren Buffett meeting. And the other people going to be there, Charlie Lee, all those other people. We might still go, but I'm just saying, and it's very classy of them to still offer to host us. But I'm just saying it's not 100%. And I can actually, since it is in San Francisco, it's not really a big deal. If we fly to San Francisco, we fly back the next day. It's like a 1 or 2 hour flight. If I lived in if I lived in another country or on the other side of the world, like I know some of the influencers they were inviting live in Europe or Eastern Europe. I could see why maybe you wouldn't go, but it's not too far away. I don't know. What do you think? Should we still go to this? Should we get the Tron swag bag? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I would like to see a sea lion. I'll be honest about that. Let's take a look at Tron. So the question is, do I hold Tron? And when people ask me that, I say no. But the truth is, back in 2017, I dropped about $50 to $100 on Tron. I got into Tron. This was in the height of the bubble. I got into Tron around like 7-8 cents, right around here. By the next day or a couple days later, it was all the way up to 21, 22, 25 cents. I was sitting pretty. And then, we had the crash and my $100, let's say, fizzled out into nothing. So I might have a little bit of Tron on an exchange somewhere, maybe $1's worth by now, but I would say I don't hold Tron. I guess the new question is, would I invest in Tron today? For 2.5 cents, would I buy Tron? For me, and if you've been subscribed to us for a while, you pretty much know my feelings. I am personally not investing in Tron at this point. I think Tron, what they do great? They do a great job selling the sizzle. But for me, I'm more interested in steak. And I'm actually a vegan, so that says a lot. Besides that, we've mentioned this before, that let's just say the Tron does succeed and they have a bunch of successful dApps built on their platform. Let's say Tron succeeds, let's say Ethereum succeeds, even Cardano succeeds, and they all have very successful dApps on their platform. The market of decentralized applications is still smaller than the market that Bitcoin is competing to get, and that's the market of money. That's a much larger market. So that's another reason why most of my portfolio is in Bitcoin. But of course you knew that. Still, I'm wondering if you invested in Tron back in the day or if you reinvested somewhere near the lows. Let me know. With that being said, as I was, that's pretty much, where we're going to end today's video. If you got value, give it a like. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Today's video is a little bit more chill. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're going to go to this event still. I mean, I'm still leaning towards going, and I have to decide in the next day, basically. But in anticipation of going to this event, I was doing some more research on the Tron platform, the Tron altcoin, the Tron team, just because when I start, talking with people, I like to find out what they're about. And I know a little bit about Tron, but I don't know everything there is to know. But one of the things I found, I searched, I was like, I need to know facts about Tron. Tell me what I need to know. So I went to this website, Justin Sun, 5 facts you need to know. I'm like, yes, finally, thank you for making it simple. The first fact that I need to know, Justin Sun launched Tron in 2017. Sun teased a big reveal after he learned he'd won the lunch with Warren Buffett, and the tease caused the currency's value to increase. I wouldn't say that's a fact I need to know. This is a goddamn puff piece. But, yeah. Justin Sun launched an app similar to Snapchat in China called Piwo. The creation earned him a spot on Forbes 30 under 30 list. Okay, so that is a good fact. But you get the idea. So right now Tron is sitting at 2.5 cents. Its low after late 2017 was... well, it's pretty close to where it is now, I'd say. No, of course. Oh, by USD value, it is even closer to 1 cent. Man, for what? $10,000 I could get 1 Bitcoin? Man, imagine how much Tron I could get. And then what Tron says about themselves, Tron strives to build the future of a truly decentralized internet and global free content entertainment system that utilizes blockchain technology. The Tron protocol represents the architecture of an operating blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. They're definitely a company that if you know more than just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe Litecoin and Ripple, Tron is probably the next one you would know. And actually, a video that I really liked that another influencer did was Chico Crypto did a great Tron video, kind of showing all the times where maybe they've sold the sizzle, but they really didn't have the stake. So if you can find that video, or you can link it below, I thought that was a good one. Either way, let me know if you think we should still go to this event. And yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a great year.